This egusi soup recipe is absolutely going to blow your mind. I'm using goat meat for this soup. So I'm going to start by boiling my meat. So I'm going to start by seasoning my meat with some onion, seasoning cube and salt. I won't be adding any water at this point because I want the meat to produce its own stock. After the meat has produced its own stock, I will go ahead and add some water to cook the meat. I will cover and allow this to steam. I'm also using kpomo, which is cow skin, and shaki for this. Make sure to wash both the kpomo and shaki very well before using. I will boil it with same ingredients I used for my goat meat, which is onion, seasoning cube, and salt. I will add lots of water and cook until the meat is stuck. After a while, I will check for my goat meat. Now, add some more water if needed. This depends on the type of goat meat you're using. Some goat meat take longer time to cook. Mine is ready, so I will take it off the heat. Now, let's prep for our dry fish. For the dry fish, I'm using catfish and assam. You can use any dry fish that is available. This will actually give the soup a nice depth of flavor. To prep for this, I will just add hot water, cover, and allow to steam for about 5 to 10 minutes. After that, I will drain out the water and debone the fish. I will also prep for my egusi, which is of course the main ingredients of the soup. The egusi is already blended, so I'm going to add some of my meat stock to it and mix well. Make sure not to add too much meat stock. We want a really thick paste egusi. Egusi soup is also known as melon seeds. After mixing the egusi, set this aside. Now let's continue prepping for our other ingredients. For the base of the soup, I'm going to blend some bell peppers, scotch bonnet pepper, and onion. You can replace bell pepper with your local one, which is tatashi. Do not forget to take out the seeds of either the tatashi or bell peppers. Of course, you don't want your soup to be bitter. At this point, my kpomo is cooked, so I will cut in smaller sizes. You can also leave it to any size of your choice. Now, all my prep work is almost done. Let's get started with the soup. Start by heating up some palm oil in a pot and then fry some chopped onion and iru. Iru is also known as locust beans. If you don't like it, you can leave it out. Fry the iru and onion for a few minutes and then add your pepper mix. Next, season with just seasoning cube and salt and fry for about 10 minutes. Fry until the sauce separates from the oil. Then add the meat stock from the goat meat. Give this a very good mix. Add water if you don't have plenty of meat stock. Allow this to come to a boil and then I'm going to add my egusi paste in little chunks like this. If you like party style egusi, then this will be your best recipe. Egusi soup is one of the soups that has many ways to make it, but this is my favorite method when I want to make lumpy egusi soup. After adding the egusi, cover and allow to cook for about 15 minutes on low-medium heat. While my egusi is cooking, I will go ahead and prep for my vegetable. For my vegetable, I'm using some uziza leaves. Please make sure to wash your vegetables properly to get rid of any sand in it. Now I'll go ahead and cut my vegetable into little pieces. I found some spinach in my fridge, so I'm going to be adding it for that vibrant color. I'm also going to cut this into smaller pieces. Egusi soaks up water and burns easily, so make sure to add enough water and also make sure you are cooking on low-medium heat. So I'll go ahead and break up all the lumps of the egusi and then I will add my crayfish at this point and give it a very good mix. After which I will add more water to this to loosen up the soup. I will give this a very good mix. The soup is almost ready. At this point, you can taste and adjust your seasoning if needed. You can add some salt or more pepper just as you want it to be. At this point, I will add all my proteins, my goat meat, shaki, kpomo, and of course my dry fish. I'm going to give this a very good mix. Know that egusi soup thickens up easily, so make sure to add more water if needed. I will now go ahead and add my vegetable. I will be adding my uziza leaf first. I will cover this and allow to cook a bit. This is because I want the soup and the vegetable to come together properly. Finally, I will add my spinach. Spinach really cooks very fast, so I will just be cooking this for 2 minutes. While it is cooking, I will give the soup a final mix to spread out all the vegetables evenly. Make sure to break any tiny crumbs of egusi unless you want to eat chunky egusi. My soup is ready and it tastes absolutely delicious. I paired this with some pounded yam. I will now go and enjoy my food. Let me know if this recipe was very helpful, and if it was, thank you so much for watching, and do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And of course, a special thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate you. See you next in my video. Bye.